Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and today we are gonna go through another box in my deck collection. This is box number 31. I don't know why we're celebrating box 31. I have no idea. 31 means nothing to me. It means nothing. And it says nothing, so there's no writing on this as well. The way this works is I open this box blind because I have no idea what's inside of it. These have been sitting in my closet for forever and probably put into this box since the last time I did a review. And we'll just go through them one at a time. I'll try to recall whatever I can, and I'll stick any details down below on the screen. Let's get going. Wow, this is a great box. Great box. Has something for everybody. There's a little bit of something in all of this. Twisted Artistry is our first. Cardamundi, Terry Addy. Love this brand. And I love Terry too. Terry's awesome. He's a great guy. So, nondescript box, just the logo, right? Full edge-to-edge casino design, right? Which means it's going to look great in spreads. Great for casino-based, poker-based card tricks. Love that. It looks like I've gone through this already. So blacks are black, reds are red. Court cards have a dark blue outline to them. Looks like you get 2 kings of spades. That would be an extra card, right? That's an extra card. Reds are a darker red. Looks like Daniel from Black Roses is the artist, which is another good reason why you should be excited about this deck. Let's see what other bells and whistles you get. There's your 2 jokers, some tattooed hands. Is there a card reveal in there? Looking. It says left, trust. Oh, well, it has a ace of diamonds. No, ace of spades, king of spades are the 2 cards being peeked at. And then there's 2 kings on there. There's a poker hand chart there and a beautiful ace of spades. It's a great all-around worker deck. One of my faves. One of my favorites. It is. And since we mentioned Daniel from Black Roses, let's do the Black Roses Casino. So same on both sides. Club special, right? And off-centered red tuck seal. Got your casino Black Roses logo, which is ironic because the deck's also black. Black Roses does not always mean the deck is black, but in this case, it works out that way. It's going to be standard, right? Reds are red, blacks are black. I was going to say custom courts, and then I just froze. Blank face card. 2 Black Roses Casino Jokers. Custom courts throughout because, hey, it's Daniel Schneider, man. He's your man when you do custom courts. A lot of people use him for court art. So there's Daniel Madison, Daniel Schneider, and there's your large ace of spades. And look at that handsome guy. Who's that? This is a great deck. Not just because I'm in it. Glider back playing cards from Penguin Magic. Kevin Rylick. And designed by Gabriel Kostisch. Bicycle cards. I really wish Penguin would go back to using bicycle. I know they're a little bit more expensive, and I know they have got longer dates to wait, but the cards are just so much better. I believe these are marked, right? These are marked. I'm pretty sure. Penguin's putting out a lot of decks, and they seem to be marked. Double backer, blank faced, completely original 2-way courts that also look like they're made out of paper, right? They look like origami shaped people. So those are your courts. Blacks are black, reds are kind of an orangey red. And the pips also look like they are made from folded paper. So what else do we got? Let's check. Let's check. It's going to be all the way at the bottom, isn't it? It's going to be like the last thing. Exploded aces. That was weird. And an ace of hearts. Everything's upside down. It's all upside down. That's... I keep wanting to call it paper airplane, but it's not called paper airplane. It's called glider back. Glider back. And we got something from Gemini. So the Mars Edition 1 playing cards just did Gemini decks with box 30, right? Last week. So there's your back design. Beautiful two-way. I always say it looks like some sort of oil painting or watercolors, right? Nice thin poker border and always bicycle printing. Nice big ace of spades. You get a pip outline down there, and then you get that kind of fingerprint icon or fingerprint pip throughout. We saw that a lot. Recolored quartz, same colors as the back design. Red are light blue, like a baby blue, and they have a gold outline around the pip. There's your red quartz. It's pretty, right? It's a pretty deck. Clubs are green. What? That's right. Clubs have a green outline. And then hearts, back to gold. Yep. What else do we got? We have a cut card. We have a add card and two squiggly jokers. Is that a good word? Squiggly? I like it. Squiggly jokers. I had breakfast this morning, but my stomach doesn't remember that. It's still hungry. Pink Panther from MGM, Zach Mueller. That means they're Fontaines. I haven't done a lot of Fontaines in any of these videos, have I? There's your Pink Panther. Of course, it's also licensed from MGM, so we got to make sure that we reference MGM so they get their money, right? I don't know. I'm joking. Zach Mueller, certainly prolific with the Fontaines. One-way image. You got your Pink Panther down there at the bottom. Razor thin white poker border, right? And your jokers are the Pink Panther painting with an artist palette. You have an extra card where he's a conductor. You have another extra card where he's a lampshade hiding from Inspector Clouseau. Your ace of spades says Fontaine, and it's the Pink Panther's head. Ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum. You know who does that music? Henry Mancini. You know how I know that? I'm old. Your jack and your queen and your king are all original artwork from the Pink Panther series. And the rest of the pip cards, right, are just normal. So, but you're always going to get a new jack and a new queen and a new king. And it's nice that they made Inspector Clouseau the king and not the Pink Panther, since, you know, you always think the Pink Panther is like the main character, but the Pink Panther is really a diamond. Did you know that? The Pink Panther is really, it's the nickname of a diamond that gets stolen, and Inspector Clouseau has to find the diamond. So there is no Pink Panther animal in any of the Pink Panther movies. Okay, there's always a thief who steals the diamond. Let's look at card collage. What did I say? Card collage. Why did I say card collage? This is Giobbi's card collage. I did it again. We leave all the mistakes in because I'm a real person. This is Robert. You know what? My words are just not coming out of my mouth right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe you know what it is? Yeah, I know what it is. I need coffee. All right. Got my Mandalorian mug. That hits the spot. All right. We're back. Roberto Giobbi's Card College playing cards. I'm pretty sure these were a Kickstarter from TCC. However, I think they were already printed, you know, and then they sold them through Kickstarter. That happens sometimes. But they are made to be companion decks to go with the books, obviously. So they don't have any bells and whistles. They're just made to look like the cards that are in the books. Kind of like how some people have done with Expert at the Card Table. So there's your red, there's your blue. You know what's amazing is I seriously believe that Card College will go down in history exactly the same way as Expert at the Card Table. And it should be more so, because they're way better books, by the way. Card College is some of the best, probably the best collection of books on card magic you could ever buy. So if you're ever thinking, like, I would really like to up my game, you're going to up your game with Card College. There's the man himself. There's a double backer that has red on one side, blue on the other, which is great for magic tricks, and a double backer with both colors. Ace of Spades with Roberto's initials and Roberto's guarantee card. And then going through the cards, I believe they're completely standard, because why wouldn't they be, right? They're going to be completely standard. Nothing to write home about, because you're going to want cards that you do magic with. And of course, you don't want to draw suspicion with like weird artwork. If I ever released a deck, it would have standard pips and indices, standard quartz, probably a recolor on the quartz, but a very gentle recolor. A really gentle recolor, so that people didn't, you know, say, hey, what's going on? These look weird, right? I don't want anyone to say that my cards look weird. Let's do this one. Let's do what I just hit the camera for. The V-Twin Aristo Play Cards.com poker deck. Yeah. So Aristo playing cards. Kind of like steampunk look, right? Does it say anything there? It says Kickstarter. All right, so I guess they're a Kickstarter deck. There's your back design. I pull it back from the screen. I was too close, right? Nice, thin, soft border, rounded edges, right? Very mechanic. Very Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. That's not at all steampunk. That was a really strange reference. Completely original core cards. So beautiful artwork on this. Very kind of video game looking, right? And then also original pips and indices, original layout. Got a gray watermark in the background there. That was the clubs. There's your ace of clubs, large mechanized. And then your hearts. She's kind of cool. Kind of Terminator looking dude. And your hearts look like that. And then, no and then. Ace of hearts. Kickstarter ad card, which is weird. Another ad card. Your jokers are a skeleton in a jester's cap. Here's your ace of spades. Kind of hard to tell that's a spade. There's your spade pips. And then got a motorcycle, girl, wild man, ace of diamonds. You get it, right? You get it. You get it. Next, we're going to go through Lucky. Here's Lucky playing cards. What's it say on the bottom? Native Tongue Studio, Docs Playing Card Company. Docs, awesome. And man, speaking of Expert at the Card Table, Docs keeps putting out expert cards. I haven't gotten any of them. None of them. What's going on with that? I love Expert at the Card Table. And Docs. Yeah. Back design of the box just is the back design of the cards. That was upside down. You know, which is fine because we leave all the mistakes in. All right, so let's flip those two over. That's what was throwing me off. So there's your spread. Kind of looks like they belong in a casino, right? Like a Lucky Leprechaun Irish casino. It says Lucky up at the top. You know, I'm Irish, by the way. I am Irish. My last name is Irish. And there's your ace of spades. Green for the black suits. Original artwork going through. And you get a Lucky Leprechaun for your jack and your queen. And king of the leprechauns for your king. Your reds are gold because, you know, why not? Leprechauns, they're looking for gold, right? So why not make one of your suits gold? Different kind of Highlander looking Jack, king, queen. She's got a 2 of diamonds card reveal in her hand. Your ace of clubs is a clover. Isn't that nice? They're all clovers, actually. Clover, clover, clovers. Which is cool. How often are you going to get a clover deck? So if you're an Irish magician, or you work at an Irish restaurant, or an Irish casino, these would be pretty cool, right? These would be cool. Ad card, double backer, and a leprechaun joker. Seems like that should have a card reveal in there somewhere, right? Come on. No? 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 No. All right. Almost felt like Jason LaDanny there doing a big, I'll do the casino wash. You know what I feel like right now? You guessed it. Another cup of coffee. That's good. Let's do butterfly. Here's the butterflies. Butterfly Border Series. Developed for the Czech Republic by Andrej Senica. Designed by Stefan Eriksson. Got to mention all the names, man. Got to give people credit where credit is due. We need more of that in Magic. More crediting. More crediting everywhere. Less theft. More credit. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Black borders. Colored flowers. The first butterflies were just blue and white. I was a backer of the first butterflies. I've been with butterflies since the beginning. Jokers are butterflies. One colored, one solid green. Get a double backer and a beautiful ace of spades. There's your ace of diamonds. There's your ace of clubs. There's your ace of hearts. And recolored court cards done in dark green. Your pips and indices are standard. Courts are also standard, just recolored. So that should be all. Butterflies are marked. They are marked. They are marked in a very unique way. They have a blank face card too. These can't be the standard marks because they'd be marked on the borders. So it's really hard for Andre to put out a deck that isn't marked. So I'm going to guess the marking is somewhere in the flowers. I could also be completely wrong because he has released a few decks that were not marked. So I'll just hedge my bets and just say they are. Because even if he says they're not, they still could be. I put this deck in the wrong spot? No. Wait. Huh? No. Oh, okay. So I had a second deck of Aristo. I had a second deck of Aristo in the box. So that's interesting. I should have done those together. I put them in 2 different places. My bad. So this is much more lighter. White borders, right? Bunch of gears as the back design. But again, steampunky, right? I don't think they're the same. They're not the same. So one-way images. Again, rogues and rapscallions. Your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What's next? 4. How'd you know? 3, 2, ace. There's your king of hearts, queen of hearts, jack of hearts, and more numerics that are mechanized upside down. Ace of spades, and another jack, another queen, another king. I would guess if you were into steampunk, right? This is the way to go. Jokers look like that. There's your jokers. And you get 2 ad cards. Okay. As always, I will ask you at the end what your favorite or least favorite decks were. So you can be thinking of that now while we're going through them. Let's do these. Bicycle Series 1900 playing cards. You know what that means. Series 1900 means it's Illusionist. I told you there was something in this box for everybody, right? Illusionist playing cards. The 1900s. That was the vintage. And they've done this theme a couple times of the vintage torn worn decks, made to look like a bicycle rider deck that's been lying in the sun for 100 years. Let's see what I'm doing with this mess. I got a joker there, add card there. What else? I just had these all messed up. All right. Well, I'm just trying to keep things organized. Because you know me, I'm Mr. Organized. Double backer, blue on one side, red on the other. Add card, 2 jokers, bunch of barrels, and a joker on top. That says the smoke break, and this one says of spades 3, which means it's a 3 of spades reveal. But it's in writing, not visual. So the cards are going to look aged and worn, right? To look like they're, yeah, worn. These are also marked. They're marked. And I did a review, I believe my review talks about the marking system, right? I did a review somewhere that talks about the marking system because I had to figure it out. I think at the time, court cards are normal. I think at the time they didn't have any video about them. And I was able to see the marking. It's in the brown wear marks, the age marks. It's on around the edges. And really, it's just a shape. You know, you just memorize the shape of the brown, which is hard to do. But you know, it's marketing. Let's keep the Illusionist playing cards going with the Masters Legacy Edition. This is the orange looking case. I've done a couple of reviews for the Masters set already. Let's see which way this is facing. What's going on here? So here's your Ace of Spades, and your court cards are original artwork. So even though they're 808 rider backs, they're original faces. So recolors, and very bright. The colors in this are very bright. So there's 2 more courts, and another court. I have no idea why these cards are all wonky. Man, they do it again. Court. Let's check. They also feel weird. I don't know why. Maybe it's just how they've been boxed. So there's your 808 rider back. But like I said, original courts. I didn't see the ace or the jokers. So let's look for those. I still another double back. Oh, that was a double backer. So it comes with a double backer. Has standard jokers? Standard jokers, but original courts. That's strange. Where's my Ace of Spades? Do you see it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you see it. That'd be hilarious. Normal, what you'd think of for the Masters Edition. It's the Masters Edition logo, right? Isn't that that's the shirt I have, right? I have a Masters shirt from Illusionist, I believe. All right, getting down to brass tacks. What can we do? I know what we'll do. We will do some more coffee drinking. It's getting kind of warm. Scorpion. I've said this before about playingcarddex.com. If there's an animal or an insect or a plant or something you like or collect, I bet you playingcarddex.com has made a deck about it. Double facer. Double backer. Playingcarddex.com, when they do their standards, you're going to see the same courts and the same jokers all the time. Okay, so here's your back design. Thin black border with a scorpion top and bottom, made to look like an 808 bicycle deck, but scorpion-y, right? And then your faces are black as well. So black suits are white, red suits are red, and you have the Ace of Spades there. It kind of looks like a turnip, doesn't it? And the art on this, oh, I don't remember. Is it Artur Rock? It's their standard artist. Border with a scorpion in each corner, right? And then it's going to be their standard quartz, but ghosted out. So you'll probably get the same in red, right? Yep. There's your reds. And that should have been all the extra cards. Yep. What did Indiana Jones say about scorpions? Do you remember? Big ones are fine. It's the little ones you have to worry about. If you get stung by a little one, don't keep it to yourself. Also by playingcarddex.com, Dragonfly. Now the cool thing is when playingcarddex.com does this, when they release 2 decks, it's never a recolor. They always have an original back. So the cards, that way you could use them in games that require 2 decks, but you'll never have to worry about the cards getting mixed on the table. You'll always know from the backs and the fronts, you know, this is my deck and this is your deck. So there's some card games that require 2 decks to play. So having a set like this is nice. I don't know why it's put away so wonky. So nice thin border, beautiful dragonfly artwork, right? Yellows and like a light gray turquoise color. You'll get a double backer, double facer, jester juggling pips, jokers, original everything with a little dragonfly in the corner, ace of spades with a banner down the center. Those are the clubs, those are the hearts, those are the spades, and those are the diamonds. And court cards, looks like I shoved them away in the back. Yep, court cards are shoved away in the back. Lots of color on the court cards though. Beautiful, very ornate, made to look like vintage, old school courts, right? From days of yore. Sure. Do I have the artist on the bottom of this? Nope. Blue. Let's just show you side to side. There you go. I'll put the yellow deck away. Lots of cards at playingcarddex.com. They not only have their originals, but they also sell the cards you're looking for. So if you're ever trying to find a deck and you can't find it, it's sold out everywhere, I would check playingcarddex.com because they have a huge selection. You know that the word huge, I read this week in a blog. Huge, the word huge was came in number 5 as the most annoying word of 2021. Isn't that weird? Huge. Huge. Most annoying word of 2021 came in number 5. Why is that? What's wrong with the word huge? What do you not like about the word huge? I don't understand. The Green Man in brown and green. I believe this is a recolor. Very creative original decks. Green Man by Joku, J-O-C-U, playing cards. Remember, these decks are full of fun. Look at that, tuck lining. It's hard to find the top. There they are, tuck liner. I believe they're the same. Again, just recolored brown and green. Very florally, kind of has a Highlander kind of look to it. Very thin, not bicycle. You can already tell. They kind of have a little ripple to them, little wave. Ad card that tells you about it. There's the Green Man, Ace of Spades. Original everything, including 1 pip that's been highlighted on some, colored on some, trees on some. A little bit of different, a little bit of something, something. Floral fauna around all your original courts. All the people are covered in moss and leaves and greenery. Feels very Lord of the Rings, feels very Gaelic. I said Highlander already. Look at these. Aces have faces. I was a poet and didn't know it. But my grandpa always said that. Yeah, well, I'm as old as your grandpa. That's why. This even looks like Gandalf. I mean, come on. Right? Hey, you watching the new Lord of the Rings on Amazon? I am. It's pretty cool. Probably not as much fighting and magic as most would like, but probably closer to a Tolkien-based universe. Yeah, not bicycle. Very warpy. That's green. Same, though. Same. And we got 2 more, and they are also part of a set, so we're done. We are done, kids. Knox! Bow, bow, bow. These are the 3000 X2s. 3000 X2s, purple and pink. You know, I love Alex Pandrea. I love Knox. You know, Alex Pandrea's got a YouTube channel too, just like mine. Well, not just like mine. His is better than mine. He teaches magic. His channel is huge, actually, by the way. You know, people always list out like, oh, Chris Ramsey or Daniel Madison or, you know, Lloyd Barnes. People forget about Alex Pandrea. His YouTube channel is dope. Dope. And he gives away lots of free card tricks constantly. And he's skilled. He's just as good at videography as Chris Ramsey or any of those guys any day of the week. Although Daniel Madison is really an artist when it comes to his video editing. That was purple, by the way. And then here's that pink one. You get that cigar band action happening. Even though there's a border, those purple colors, they break through the border, which makes it really interesting. And I love Knox. I just do. Sorry, I'm a big Knox fan. I got the summer Knox. I did. People were asking if I was going to get them. And I did get them. And I still haven't done the review for it. And it is now fall. So I don't know how I'm going to go back and do a summer review when it's fall. But I'll get to them. So there's your Knox aces. What did I just say? Your Knox jokers. Yes, jokers. That just means I need more coffee, right? I need more coffee. Your Knox ace of spades. It annoys me when my kids drink and they go, ah, that annoys me. And yet I just did it to you. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Recolored quartz, black back, pinks and purples. For the black suits, these are the black suits. I believe the red suits are different. We will discover that together. See, there's no black back. How the backdrop is white on the reds. There you go. And then it's black on the backdrop of the blacks. So I don't think there's much else. There's usually an extra card. I probably missed it. Alex always puts a bonus extra card in. Well, no, that was his extra card. It was a double backer and a blank face. Usually Knox have like a like an extra card. So that's sometimes standard. So that's the end. That's the end of box 31. So what were your favorites? What were your least favorites? I'll put Card College back in there. Scorpion, Masters, Pink Panther, 1900s, the Aristo set, the Gemini deck, the glider backs, Black Roses, Terry Addy, Twisted Artistry. If there's any of these left anywhere in the world, buy them up. Lucky, Butterfly, box number 31. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. You guys are awesome. See you next time. Bye.